Dragon Ball DAIMA is finally starting to get serious now. Episode 7 shifts gear as Vegeta and the others arrive in the Demon Realm, heightening the intensity. Their presence not only expands the scale of the story, but sets the stage for an epic showdown against the enigmatic Tamagamis. This episode is undeniably a turning point, transitioning from the light-hearted, nostalgic tone of the earlier episodes to a more serious, dramatic narrative. It's a moment of character growth, lore expansion, and high-stakes drama coverage, promising fans not just thrilling battles, but also a deeper, more immersive journey into the world of Dragon Ball. Want to discuss every detail, theory, and reveal from Dragon Ball DAIMA? Join the conversation on Hype's World, a buzzing Discord community for Dragon Ball fans. Share your thoughts, debate the lore, and connect with fellow fans as the series heats up. The link's in the description, hurry up and don't miss the fun. Without any further ado, let's get started. This time the opening has been updated with a new visual of King Kadon and his army, along with the Minotaur we saw in the last episode. This makes me believe that we're gonna see more of them moving forward in DAIMA, probably in the final battle, I guess, since Kadon wants to overthrow Goma at any rate, so we might as well see him going against Goma's army while Goku and the others defeat Goma. The episode starts with Bulma discovering what went wrong with the spaceship. She finds out that there is an error on the plane which is repairable, but the element doesn't exist on Earth. It's a mineral that exists only in the Demon Realm. Bulma says she could prepare an alternative with that composition, but it would take a lot of time for her to do that. This shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, we already know Bulma is the smartest person on Earth. Even in the future timeline, she built the time machine with very limited resources. So preparing a mineral for the spaceship isn't a big deal for a genius like her. Bulma gets really annoyed at Vegeta when he expresses his disappointment because she's worked days and nights to fix the spaceship, but it was all for nothing. Just then, Piccolo and others notice another aircraft from Demon Realm land at the lookout. Vegeta, as a protective husband, stands in front of Bulma so that nothing that comes out of the ship gets to hurt her. This is a really sweet, loving gesture coming from Vegeta. It's rare to see him show his care for Bulma in front of others. Cute, I'd say. The door opens and Hybis comes out of the ship. Vegeta and the others are surprised to find out that someone from the Demon Realm has come to their aid to take them with him. Bulma, Vegeta, and Piccolo get on Hybis' ship and begin their journey to the Demon Realm. Kibito decided to stay back and guard the lookout since Hybis would be their guide in the Demon Realm. Hybis contacts King Kadon and tells him that he's picked up Goku's friends and is on the way to the third Demon World. The scene then shifts to Goku's team in the third Demon World, where Panzy treats Goku to some special dumplings. Just one of these dumplings is enough to keep someone full for 2 meals. Goku eats 2 of them, and it sure makes him pregnant once again. We got both adult pregnant Goku and mini pregnant Goku before GTA 6. Isn't that amazing? Panzy questions Goku's foolishness and asks if he's really an adult in a kid's body. She even comments that she can't believe Goku raised his kids himself, to which Goku, as carefree as ever, replies by saying that he actually didn't raise them at all. I can already see Goku is a bad father confirmed comments on the internet. This is totally Toriyama trolling Goku and the fans on who have been debating about Goku's parenting for ages. But man, Goku openly admitting about not raising his kids is something I didn't imagine to see. Well, technically this is true for Goten because he was dead at that time, but for Gohan, Goku was there. He might not have been the best father around, but hey, he wasn't the worst. A little later, Panzy spots a Gendarmerie plane and quickly alerts Glorio. Shin suggests taking a detour, but their path is soon blocked by another Gendarmerie plane. Panzy realizes that the Gendarmerie might have been tracking them out of suspicion after scanning her collar in the previous episode. She explains to the group that the collar allows the Gendarmerie to track its wearer no matter where they go. Worse yet, the Gendarmerie possesses the magical ability to forcibly pull anyone wearing the collar directly to them, leaving no room for escape. Glorio figures out that Goma's men don't know about Goku being in their plane, as they're just after Panzy, so they suggest Goku to hide to avoid the hassle. The Gendarmerie lands their ship at a nearby location. Shin, Glorio, and Panzy get out of the ship, but Goku hides in there. Just when Panzy thought she'd be caught, Goku uses instant teleportation to teleport behind Shin. Panzy is surprised to see this, so Shin explains to her how it happened as Goku runs off to the nearby bushes to hide. However, the Gendarmerie figures out that Panzy is the same woman who attacked them with the wasabi bomb in the town, so they grab her to arrest her, but Panzy uses her stun gun on one of them, making him paralyzed. This causes a huge ruckus. Glorio and Shin take care of the Gendarmerie, and to be honest, I had totally forgotten that Shin knows how to fight as well. Both of them easily take down the army with their powers. Goku too helps them by taking down one of the ships. Panzy disables the communications for the Gendarmerie using her special gun-like thing, but since their plane got damaged in the fight, they steal one of Gendarmerie's ships and get back on their journey. However, Panzy decides to stay back as they can track her down no matter where she goes, so it'll be a problem if she tags along. Shin takes a closer look at the collar. He recognizes it's made from the same Kachan metal we saw in Dragon Ball Z, the metal that broke the Z-Sword. He explains that the metal can only be obtained from planet Kaishin in the second Demon World where Glins used to live, so it must be a Rinzu who used the metal to make the collar. Shin easily breaks her collar with his magic, which makes Panzy really happy. She's very impressed with Shin and thanks him a lot. Panzy also asks Shin his real name, the one he was given when he was born in the Demon Realm. Turns out Shin's actual name is Naher, which goes along with the pun for Degasu and Orinzu. They then set off for the location of the third Dragon Ball. Panzy contacts a friend who informs her that Goku's companions from Earth, along with Hybis, have entered the Demon Realm. Hearing this news brings a smile to Goku's face. The scene cuts to Bulma, watching in awe as one of the volcanoes erupts before her eyes, clearly stunned by the strange, otherworldly sights of the Demon Realm. Meanwhile, King Kadon orders Hybis to take them to Goku and the others. In return, he promises to give Hybis anything he desires to eat. It sounds like a fair deal, but there's a lingering question. How exactly did Bulma and Vegeta enter the Demon Realm in the first place? Typically, passing through warp requires outsiders to have their ears pointy, as warp doesn't allow non-Demon Realm beings to enter. Since Kibito isn't around to help, could Piccolo or Hybis have used magic to make Bulma and Vegeta's ears pointy? Regardless, it's a bit of a missed opportunity that we didn't get to see pointy-eared versions of Bulma and Vegeta. It's also quite funny that Goku, Shin, and Glorio took an entire episode just to enter the Demon Realm, while Vegeta and others did it off-screen in less time. Meanwhile, Goku and his companions arrive at the Tamagami's domain. Goku takes a closer look at the Dragon Balls and realizes they're as large as the Namekian Dragon Balls. Glorio and Panzy provide him with crucial information about the Tamagami that not even Deborah was able to defeat it. But Goku being Goku, hearing all of that makes him more excited, but he first decides to take a break for food and a bathroom stop before diving into the confrontation. Now, I get that Goku's been turned into a kid, but haven't the food and bathroom jokes gotten a bit excessive in the series? It's starting to feel repetitive and honestly a little annoying. We've never really seen Goku this obsessed with eating or needing to use the bathroom every few minutes. It almost seems like becoming a kid has changed his metabolism to the point where these urges are constant, but I digress. Anyway, so they visit a nearby restaurant for food and drinks. While there, the waiter shares an intriguing tidbit. Nearly 20 years ago, a man attempted to face the Tamagami armed with a large gun, only to be defeated instantly. This raises a curious question. We've only seen one Demon Realm character wield a gun so far. Could this mysterious challenger be somehow connected to Glorio? I might be reaching here, but it's worth considering. Goku finally reaches the vicinity of the Tamagami and without hesitation challenges it to a fierce battle. However, the Tamagami responds with a deafening roar so powerful that it shakes the very foundations of the nearby town, sending waves of shock and fear through the streets. The ground trembles as the sound reverberates, unsettling everyone in the area and signaling the intensity of the upcoming confrontation. The Tamagami number 3 is ready with his sledgehammer, and our little Goku is all set to take him on with his power pole, but that's where the episode ends.